All right, guys, we are live. Raise my chair just a little bit. Let's see. What the hell? What is this? Hey, what's up, SRG? How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. So, we are playing through Final Fantasy. Wow, we're gonna be getting back to Final Fantasy, but we're playing through Resident Evil Remake with Chris. This is not going to be another one night only thing. I I had a lot of trouble getting through this game last Thursday with Jill because it's a lot longer than the original Resident Evil, so I definitely don't want to have to strain to get through that again. Joseph Russell, thank you. Welcome in first. If you are still there, hopefully you're still here chatting with us, but welcome in, welcome in. So we're playing through Resident Evil Remake, playing as Chris. We're going to be using his Code Veronica outfit, and that's about all I have to say about that. So I don't want to spend too much time talking here, so let's go ahead and jump on into it. Let me get the thing going here, and 3, 2, 1. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Something is not plugged in. Alright, let me make sure. Wait 1 second. Let me make sure this isn't like turned off or something. Okay. Okay, it's working there. Okay, give me a second. I gotta, seems I have to take it out and put it back in. Where are you? Sometimes it does this. It'll just all of a sudden out of nowhere, just the source will mess up in OBS, and I don't want to use it in the other spot because that is for other stuff. Alright, here we go, and there you are. There you are. Wanting to hide out from me, huh? Nope. There we go. I see who else here. Sean, welcome in. Joseph, welcome in. Resident Evil time. Yes, 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 yes. And my apologies on having to fix that little issue there. I did not know that was going to happen. So, Chris Redfield, we are... Because usually it's fine. It works fine, and sometimes it's just like, oh, hey, guess what? Didn't want to work this time. So how's everybody's week been? How you guys doing today? How's your weekend? If I missed last Thursday stream, I did Ghostwire Tokyo. I don't plan on playing that again anytime soon. Not on stream, at least. I'll probably play it off stream because it's a new game and I was really trying to focus on it. So, because I was trying to focus on it, I wasn't really paying much attention to anything else. All right, so we have Jill's. I'm going to go with Jill's clear data. We'll go with Chris's clear data. Because I still got the one dangerous zombie. Can y'all hear it okay? I know it's like kind of quiet right now, but I just want to make sure. We're going to do this on normal this time.
Resident Evil.
No! Oh, shoot! Shoot! Oh, well, we're going to play with Chris's regular outfit. I meant to switch to Code Veronica. Wait, no. I can change it later. I forgot about that.
Alpha team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon.
Yeah, still going strong in there.
Searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet? No, not yet, Brad.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up doing, is getting the closet key and going in there and changing it. Beat Resident Evil 3 on the original on hard mode this week. My time was 4 hours, 59 minutes, 20 seconds. Nice. I completed it out on hard mode not too long ago, but I forgot what my final total was.
This way. Damn it. Make for that mansion.
Right, Joseph, man. Oof, ruined him. Sorry, I was looking at tweets and stuff. People were retweeting my thing. I was seeing what was going on. Yeah, I think the first time I completed any Resident Evil game...
3 Stars members left now.
Hold on.
Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Is everyone all right?
No.
Barry. Where's Barry?
I'm sorry, but he's probably...
He's...
close enough.
No.
Oop.
What
maybe.
was that?
It's Barry.
I'll go and check it out.
All right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris? Take care.
Yeah.
My camera's covering Jill's hat. I mean, her beret, not her hat. Alright, Chris. Here we go again with little to no items at all. No item slots. We're going to have to be careful what we pick up. So, we're going to do this different this time. I'm not going to carry every weapon in the game. I'm just going to carry the rocket launcher and the handgun at all times. It helps me get through the game a lot quicker. But like I said, we're not going to do the whole game today. We're probably going to get up to the guardhouse and stop there. Because I feel like to the guardhouse, that's a good 2-hour portion of the stream. And then Thursday will be the second half of the game. But yeah, Wesker is about to steal her. Trying to remember if I get to a item box first. I mean, I need to get there at least sometime soon so I can get the so that I can get the key. The closet key. Let's see. Let's open up Google. Find out where these little old keys are, because I need to find them.
Jill? Where did they go?
I don't know. All right, Chris, keys. Where are they? Oh, okay. All right, let us, because I don't think we can, trying to think. Well, obviously, I need to go back the other way, so we're gonna do that. You know, I have not. I have not tried that. I think we'll try that when I do... Maybe. It might. I think it does. And if I tried it before, I don't remember. I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was talking about. Tornado Kenneth. You know what? We are going to get Kenneth's tape again, though, because I want to see that brutal death of him again. It's the film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. Yeah, you won't be seeing that for a while, Chris. Not until the laboratory section will we be seeing that. Alright, so there's an old key in the bathroom that we need to go to, that we need to find. Oh, hello. So, since you guys are here, I guess I'll tell you this now. If I end up hitting 700 subs by the end of the week, next week will be a special 2-part celebration stream. It won't be Resident Evil 2. It'll be 2 retro games that I really have been wanting to play on stream. So that'll be Tuesday and Thursday, and I will probably announce it here and on Twitter what those will be. But it's only going to happen if I hit 700. Now, if I hit 700 during the weekend, I'll probably wait until the following week. Or do it sometime later, you know? So, if I don't hit 700 this week, it's going to end up being Resident Evil 2 next week. Or I may just do the celebration, like, later on, like, after I'm done with Resident Evil 3, do the celebration stream after that, after Resident Evil 3 Remake. Yeah, Crimson Heads are annoying. That's also why I'm carrying the rocket launcher right now, too, because I don't want to deal with them with just regular handguns, even though I can. It's not that difficult, but they are such a pain in the ass at times. Also, I have a new video going up tomorrow for a game I tested out on PlayStation Plus. It's also going to be kind of sort of like a recap episode, like a review. So it's going to be 2 and 2, like a first impression and then a recap. And then my final thoughts, like I always do in those episodes. Alright guys, now remember, this is One Dangerous Zombie, so once I come back through here, Forrest is going to be coming out pissed as ever trying to blow me up. Yeah, Resident Evil 2, I won't use Claire's original outfit because I just don't like it. You know what? I'm going to ask you this. Would y'all like to see... Would you like to see me do... Claire A, Leon B, and then Leon A, Claire B? Or does it really not matter? Because they're kind of sort of the same thing. They're not really... They're intertwined more, but would you like to see all 4 scenarios? Leon A, Leon B, Claire A, Claire B? Because if so, I'll gladly do all 4 of them. We're not going to mess with that guy. He's not really doing much of anything. And then if not, I'll just do I'll do like Claire A, Leon B, or something like that. Oh, you know what? I don't think you see the alligator in Leon B. I think you only see it in Leon A in the first run. I tried those once, but I didn't really like them all that much. Now, Joseph, let me ask you, what's your favorite Resident Evil of all time? We've had this discussion before in the chat, but since you're new here, we're going to ask you as well. What is your favorite Resident Evil game? There is no wrong answer, just letting you know. Leon A for the remake. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to start with him first, and then do Claire's. Oh, yeah, no. The original soundtrack, I use it every single time. There is no not using it. I just don't like that it doesn't... it stops when you're transitioning into rooms. It's not like the old one where it'll start up when you enter a new room. It's weird how they did it, but I like that it's there. Alrighty, so... I think is this sword key. Nope, armor. I believe it opens this door right here. You use the mansion key. Good for you. But, my dude, I need to get that closet key before I even go anywhere else in this mansion. It does, especially when you use the, when you get to the sewer area. Oh, I don't even know where he is. There he is. Woo! Peace out, fools. Oh, shoot. I need the old key to get into a spot here. Damn it. Crap. Alright, I think if you kill them on the stairs, they don't turn into Crimson Heads, so he's just gonna chill there for a bit. And that guy never turns into one, as far as I know. Definitely use the original soundtrack. Original Resident Evil 3. Hey, you know, I love the original Resident Evil 3. What did you think of the remake of 3? There's that bad boy. There we go. Resident Evil Nemesis PS1 is probably my favorite. Also between that and Resident Evil 1 PS1. I love Resident Evil 1 on the PS1. I know some people didn't care for it because of the FMV cutscenes, but it really is not... They're not that bad, okay? They're pretty entertaining if you ask me, because of how silly they are. Armor. Oh, old-fashioned lock. Damn! That's a lockpick door. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, Claire, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing today? And this is also old-fashioned lock. All right. Andreas Lopez, welcome in. How you doing today? And thank you for the sub. Question of the day and every day on stream is, what is your favorite Resident Evil game of all time? And there is no wrong answer here. If you like Resident Evil Gaiden, hey. I've never played that one, but... I never played Gaiden, but I know that it is, people say it's not the best one. And I really need to figure out why my alerts are going off twice for some odd reason. Nothing much. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just, getting through some Resident Evil again. Yeah, I mean, I like the remake, but the original one is just, to me, it's much scarier. Like, I legit had nightmares playing the original Resident Evil 1 at times. So, I saw a thing on Twitter the other day that said, how come is it one half of the mansion is in a thunderstorm and the other half is not? Right? See, Code Veronica and the original Resident, yeah, yeah, definitely those two are my top two. Remake was meh at best. Left out the oh, you're talking about the remake of 3? Okay, left out the clock tower area and the giant worm fight, and they changed the trolley into a subway. Oh, was it in Dark Side Chronicles? I don't remember that. I need to play Dark Side again, and I'm probably gonna play it sometime on stream. Like that's going to be. What'd you change? I think Stars Chris 2 is Code Veronica. So Joseph, I guess I'll explain to you how the Resident Evil marathons are working here. So currently the first marathon that I did many months ago was the original trilogy, Resident Evil 1, 2, 3. I just so happened to play through Resident Evil Director's Cut on PS5 because it released for PlayStation Plus. Then the second remake, or second marathon, second part of the marathon right now is Remake Trilogy 1, 2, 3. Third part will be GameCube games. With Code Veronica. Fourth part is probably going to be like the Gun Survivor and Dark Side Chronicles games. You know what? I'm probably going to save those for last, actually. Because they're easy to do. I don't have to think too much on them. I can just go through them. So I think the third, after the GameCube games, will be, as much as I don't like 5 or 6, I think I'm going to stream through 5 and 6. Then I'm going to do 7 and 8. Then the spin-offs, Revelations 1 and 2, and then probably the shooter games after that. Because originally I was not going to do Resident Evil, like all of them. I was just going to do like handpicked the ones I like the most, and then I was like, you know what? If you guys want to see more, I will do more. And they changed. Oh god, we don't even want to talk about the Nemesis again. God, what a mess of a boss that was. No, I think they showed that Nemesis in one of the trailers, and I'm like, what in the hell is that thing? That's not Nemesis. It's locked. An old-fashioned... Damn it! So many old-fashioned locks here. Well, one of these old-fashioned keys is right here in the bathroom. I just gotta empty this and kill the zombie, because Chris is incapable of... Well, I don't know. Yeah, I love the clock tower section. I didn't like the puzzle. I love the section, though. Ugh. Got a little vomit coming out there, sir. I'm just going to need y'all to remind me on all the Resident Evil games there are, because I may forget. I'm also thinking of doing Operation Raccoon City during the spin-off marathon. I know that a lot of people didn't like. The only one I will not play is Umbrella Corps. Screw that game. I played probably 2 hours of it, and I said, this game sucks. I will not play it ever again. So, everything else I will play. I have them all up there somewhere. I just finished, and Village I'm probably going to play through twice, actually, because I want to play through it regular and then with the third-person view. So I will likely play through that again later in the year when the DLC drops. Watch more. I got in the Resident Evil series because my dad was playing it, and I was little. 33 now. He passed away over a year ago. I'm sorry. Kind of a big thing. Yeah, no. I can totally understand. Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. I totally understand. what you mean there. Sorry to hear that, though. Do I need... Where's the next key? Ah, shoot. I didn't go to the other room that had the small key. Or did I? Maybe I didn't. Chris, where you going? You're going the wrong way, sir. Now, I know I've told this story many times before, but when I first saw Resident Evil, it was in a magazine, Game Informer to be exact. Oh, Forrest. No. It was in a Game Informer back in 95, I think it was. Oh. We don't have to worry about him coming back. His head just went pop. And these headphones, I can hear everything. So I saw the Resident Evil preview in a Game Informer, and I said, oh, cool, this game looks like fun. I'll definitely play that. And I didn't have a PlayStation, so I couldn't play it. I had to just wait, basically. And when I finally got a PlayStation, I was so hooked on Metal Gear Solid, Siphon Filter, all those games that I just forgot about Resident Evil until I saw in a Expert Gamer magazine, they said Dino Crisis from the creators of Resident Evil. I said, oh, I like Jurassic Park and I like dinosaurs. This looks like it might be a kind of sort of Jurassic Park game, right? Hold on. These guys are interrupting me, and I'm trying to tell a story here. No, I'm kidding. So, I checked it out, and I was like, this game actually looks pretty cool. And so I went to go buy Dino Crisis, and it was too much. So the guy at the store said, oh, hey, okay. Lines carved and glowing red intensity. Okay, I don't know how to get the map there, so we're gonna move on. So he said, try this game out, because you might not like the controls. Well, I tried it out, and like I said, the game took me a good year. Not really a year, but a few months to complete this game. Finally, I beat all the other Resident Evils before this. At the time, this was 1999, 2000-ish, so completed 2 and 3 before I even finished this game. Gonna be interesting seeing Village in third person. Probably gonna feel like a whole different... Yeah, exactly, but they said you're not coming back. You're still not gonna be able to see Ethan's face, they said, so... It won't be like the other Resident Evil remakes where you can just pan the... I think you can just pan the camera around and see their faces, but they said you won't be able to. Researcher's bedroom. Okay, we're almost there. We just need to get the Alma key. All right. Gonna make this easy on myself, and I'm gonna get the rocket launcher for those stupid dogs because they just irritate my soul. Double tap. That was more like a triple tap, 4, quadruple tap, whatever you say, 5, fifthful tap, I don't know. Dino Crisis is awesome as well. I got the physical copy for... So it's funny you say that. I paid $50 when that game came out, and I still have it to this day. I will never get rid of that game. It's got the Resident Evil 3 demo in it too, which is pretty cool. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, there is also a key in... So we're still needing the key for... Still need the key in the bedroom, the kitchen, and the researcher's room. So we're about to get one in the kitchen, but the one for... Oh, bathroom. So we got the one in the bathroom. We got the one in the storeroom. We need to go to the researcher's room and the kitchen we're about to get. So the other two I need the armor key for. I'm going to turn this down a little bit because this is freaking loud. And I'm over here like shouting, letting it all out. These are the things that we... I forget the words of that song. You know what I mean. Wrong way, Chris. Nope, not wrong way. Forgot I'm going to the kitchen. I'm over here talking with like no sound, guys. Sorry. Yeah, no, absolutely. Those prices of games, like I really want to get Silent Hill, the Silent Hill games on the PS2. So 3, 4, Origins, and Shattered Memories. These fools want $200 for each of those games. I said not happening. Not happening. Nope. All right, get rid of that damn key. We don't need it. Be gone. I mean, prices were already kind of high on some games, like Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Every time I saw it, it was like $70. No matter where it was $70. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And some games were already high in price, but yeah, 2020 just kind of raised them. Oh, you know what? I'm making this easy on myself here. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about him. He'll be fine. Yeah, $200. That's why I'm hoping that they release them for... Part of that also is because Konami lost the source code to the games. So everybody says, why don't they just make a collection? Or why didn't they include the rest of the games on the collection? They don't have the source code, so they can't. They can't release them on any kind of collection if they don't have the actual things to release without remaking them completely from the ground up, is what I heard. Hey, Las Plagas, welcome in. How you doing today? Is it Lataro? Lataro Alvarez. Hello, how are you doing today? Can't find a copy of Breath of Fire 3 for less. Oh, God. Yeah. Capcom games, Konami games, that they're classics, they go for a pretty penny. Like, the Resident Evil games even are pretty expensive. We got Skull Monkeys, like 33. Dude! Brian, welcome in. I saw Skull Monkeys way back when, and I should have bought it when I saw it, and now it's just, like, stupid expensive. In 2011, my friend thought it was dumb to buy a PS1 game for that much. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, I bought Silent Hill, playing it on the Switch. I need to play this on the Switch, too. I bought Silent Hill for $30 back in 2012, and then that same day I got Resident Evil Survivor for $30 as well. I am damn glad yeah. It was $30 for both of them. And I'm damn glad I bought Silent Hill that day, because that game, I have never seen that game physically anywhere else since then. But then again, I wasn't actually looking for it, so that's probably why I didn't see it anywhere. I have OG games on the GameCube, and they're So you're talking about the Resident Evil 2, 3, and Code Veronica on GameCube? Because those, yes, those are pretty pricey. I went to my retro shop and they had Resident Evil Code Veronica on GameCube for $400. And I'm like, y'all gotta be out of your damn minds. And so the guy that was working there that day, he says, we really don't like charging this much for these games, but the managers make them. And I was like, that's bullcrap. I really would like to get Skull Monkeys though. Like it's supposed to be like the Earthworm Jim of PlayStation games, but I have yet to find it anywhere. Heck, yeah, see, back then when I was collecting games in 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, and basically every single year up to 2020, retro games were pretty easy to come by and for decent prices, and now it's just... Ooh, people say they're going to go back to normal, but I don't think they're going to go back to normal anytime soon. Are you talking about the zombie that I just ran past? That is the one dangerous zombie. I cannot shoot him, otherwise he will blow the whole place up. So I got to be careful with that one. Who in their right mind thought that was a good idea to add that in? But it's supposed to be like the Nemesis character, if that makes sense. So like when you're running from him, he chases you throughout the mansion. So you got to be careful with him. Otherwise, you shoot him, he goes kablooey, and that's it. Mansion's done. I almost didn't want to play with one dangerous zombie mode, but it gives it a little more of a challenge. So I started... When people ask me, how long have I been retro collecting? And the answer is, since I was a kid. Okay, because I still own a lot of these games from when I was a kid. And, it wasn't until 2008 when I started to basically collect retro games that I didn't get to own or play. Or retro games that I rebought because my stupid ass sold them all when I was a teenager because I wanted to buy Guitar Hero. God, I hate myself for that. Brian Dunlop, thank you for the sub. And that means, everybody, that I think if I am to be corrected... Or correct. Hold on. We hit 700 subs. We just hit 700 subs. Thank you, Brian Dunlop. You were number 700. I don't usually announce that when people hit that milestone, but we were trying to hit 700 by the end of the week, and that means if y'all want, I can either do the retro stream that I was going to do next week, or I can wait until I'm done with all the Resident Evil remakes and we can do that after. So, I may do a poll. You know, if not, we're going to just continue Resident Evil 2 next week. But I do have a celebration stream planned for hitting 700, and I forgot where the hell I was going. Ah, yes. Wait. Yes. Okay, got it. We gotta go back to the other direction. Whew. Got excited. I forgot what I was doing. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. Where is he? Holy... Forrest, can you please leave me alone? I don't mean to say run, Forrest, run, but good God, he can run. Woo! Few games. I see Las Plagas. I traded a bunch of games. I was able to rebuy most of them. You know what? I was actually able to rebuy all of them. There weren't any retro games that I just completely got rid of and couldn't find again. I was able to get them all again. But the two that I regretted selling, and I was able to get them again, were the original Resident Evil Director's Cut with the Resident Evil 2 demo and the original Metal Gear Solid, because I had the remakes, and I said, there's no reason... I don't need the original games anymore. I got the remakes. I got the better versions. Thing is, I love the music in Metal Gear Solid 1, and I love the music in Resident Evil Director's Cut non-DualShock Edition. So, I did find them again, and here's the funny story about Metal Gear Solid. Found that at a used bookstore. I had a coupon for 15% off, right? And I left it at home. And I remember purchasing the game. It was $14, right? Now Metal Gear Solid's, I think, one of the expensive ones. I said, man, I left my coupon at home. And the guy says, well, how much was the coupon for? And I said, oh, 15% off. He thought I said 50, and he knocked it down to $7, and I was like, I'm not going to correct him. I'm like, he wants to give me 50% off. He can give me 50% off this game. I'm not going to tell him it was 15. The zombie would blow. Yes. And you get a game over. So that's why I can't shoot him. It sucks. But it is what it is. PSN story. I'm hoping and praying that we get... Yeah, see, that's the other thing, Joseph. A lot of people, they don't want to do digital, but I'm like, look, if you want to play some of these games, you're going to have to get them on the PS3. Like, I got Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 for $10 each. Back when Sony was like, hey, we're going to shut down the PS3 store. I was like, oh, crap, I kind of want to play some of these games, but I didn't want to buy them right off, you know? So I went to get Mega Man Legends 1 and 2. And turns out both games are, I mean, the store is still up and running. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get games on the PS3 now because you got to do all this, like, weird hoops and ladders BS. Yeah, hard copy is very, very expensive. Very expensive. I will never get rid of mine. Random video game player, welcome in, man. How you doing today? All right, what were we doing next? Well, now that I got the armor key, I'm going to go ahead and unlock all the armor doors just so that I can clear up a little bit of room in my inventory here. I guess, you know what? Wrong way. Let's go save Richard. Ugh. Just so that he doesn't die and I don't end up having to make the V-Jolt later. I don't want to. I hate making the V-Jolt. It's annoying. So we're going to save Richard for now. Let's use... yeah, you get the money cards, put them in the wallet. It's not that bad. It's just putting in the codes can be kind of a hassle sometimes. All right, Richard, let's go. Because I'm trying to remember where Rebecca was, and she's in here. You know what, though? I think we're going to end up on the other side of the mansion anyways.
You.
Chris Redfield, Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you. Richard, what the hell happened to you? Chris, this place... Get your team out of here. Demons everywhere.
That looks nasty.
Don't talk. He seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
Ouch. Oh, wrong game.
Not just any ordinary snake. Take my word for it.
He needs serum. I left it in another room.
I'll go get it.
Please hurry.
Hold on. I'll be back.
Okay, yes, if I am available, I will watch it. I'm not sure what we're doing this weekend because I know we got plans on Sunday, but yeah, I'll definitely check it out for sure. If not, I will check it out, you know, afterwards because I think. What time are you streaming it at? In the afternoon? I didn't know Richard affected the Planet 42 fight. What happens if you don't save? From what I remember, in certain modes, if you don't save him, you have to make the V-Jolt and destroy Planet 42 that way instead of fighting it, which I prefer to fight Planet 42. Some people don't, but I do prefer to fight Planet 42. Yeah, Yawn is annoying. And boring. That's why they call him Yawn, because he's boring. Afternoon. Okay, I should be able to. Holy! Ooh, 2 for 1. Good Lord. Those sons of bitches were moving fast. Damn. And the rocket launcher missed him twice. Once. Sorry, not once. Twice. Yeah, twice. Shit. Ooh, there are several kind of... Yeah. Okay. Jeez Louise. A yawn is only scary when he's eating you. Oh, Forrest. Whoop. Find a way out. Yeah, he's definitely a lot harder than the original Resident Evil. I just yawn. Ugh. Don't care for him. Sam I am. Do not care. All right, we're still gonna go over to the other spot and get the stuff I left. Nope. You can't use any defensive items because they're automatic. So you just have to take the hit, basically. If Forrest grabs you, he just bites you, and that's it. You push him off and run away. But you don't want him to grab you. Eventually, he just goes away. When you end up at the guardhouse, he disappears because the hunters then make an appearance, and we don't want to deal with them either.
Hope this is what you wanted.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you a shot now, Richard. Hang in there.
Here. Take it. It's a radio. Take care of yourself, Rebecca. Richard.
He's okay. He's just unconscious.
Rebecca, it's not safe here. Let's get Richard to a safer place.
Right. Richard's doing well, Chris. He should recover soon.
Good. Richard needs you now.
I've never heard that track in this game before.
As soon as Richard gets better, we'll come after you.
Rebecca, you okay with a gun?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to continue my investigation.
Be careful. Okay?
No problem, for Joseph. I'm gonna call you Forrest. All right, everybody. Another question: what is your favorite save room theme? Congrats on the sub milestone. I gotta go. Wanted to at least stop, show up, and say, hey, it's all good, man. Welcome, or thank you for popping in. Really appreciate that, and we'll catch you next time. I don't remember what's in this room. I think there's a defense item in here. Downloaded some updates for Resident Evil 3 and 2 Remake. All it did was fix some bugs in the game and hoping for a real update. What system are you playing on? Oh yeah, dude, I'm having fun playing these. Like, that's why I asked if y'all wanted me to do Resident Evil for 2, both scenarios for both characters, but I really don't. Save Room is my favorite. Save Room song from Resident Evil 2, 100%. My favorite's not even a new Resident Evil game, is Dino Crisis. I love the save theme in Dino Crisis. No, I'm kidding. I liked Code Veronica a lot. So, Claire, I asked the question also before you popped in, but would you prefer to see both Leon A, Leon B, Claire A, Claire B in the Resident Evil 2 remake streams, or just 1-in-1, like Leon A, Claire B? Because I don't remember if they're I don't remember if they change it up too much. I think they're kind of the same thing both times, you know. Don't mind me. I'm just here to get a key. Thank you very much. It's a hard one. Resident Evil. They all do have great save. Ooh, Dead Aim had a great save room theme too, and I've never played that game. But 2 and 3, theirs were kind of sort of the same, almost, just a little slightly different. PS4. Okay. I'm pretty sure that zombie was bald. Oh crap, we got a Crimson Head and Forest in here. Wow, that's 2 for 1 deal. Great. Leon A. Claire B. Okay. Because I don't remember. I know at least in original Resident Evil 2, you see different cutscenes. Reason I was asking random is because the PS5 version has some updates too. Well, PS4 updated to the PS5 version. It has some updates for the game. I lost my train of thought there. Leon A. Because it's got the alligator, right? Okay, let's go get the Eye of the Tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. I'm still working on my Resident Evil original trilogy recap video. It's mainly just going to be like my thoughts on this series, what I thought about back then when I first played them and everything. Not necessarily a review like I've done before where I say, oh, hey, in this area of the game you want to do this, in that area in the game you want to do this, or you run into this. It's just going to be my thoughts on the game, what I thought about when I first played them, and what I thought about when I saw the very first previews and stuff like that. Might try to get PS5 soon. So I'm gonna be honest, guys. They're really not that hard to get unless if you try hard enough, you can get them. That's exactly what I did. But when I bought mine, people were looking for the bundles and not the regular systems. They all wanted the bundles. I said, well, regular consoles right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one and call it a day. Did I unlock all of the armor key doors? I don't know. But I need to go get the herbicide and take it to get rid of the plants. Little mini plant 42. All right, Forrest, you just stay up there and leave me be, sir. We're not going to mess with you anymore.
This room is equipped with all sorts of medical supplies. I could pretty much treat any wound. Want me to treat your wounds?
Nope, because I don't have any wounds. But go ahead. Whatever.
Yeah, would you?
All she did was move his arm like in Terminator 2 and he's moving his arm around. Oh, if you've seen the director's cut of T2 and they take out his chip, he starts moving his arm around.
Most of the medical supplies here are from Umbrella.
Umbrella?
Don't you know? They're only the biggest taxpayers around here. They make most of these medicines right here. Homegrown in Raccoon City.
Raccoon City.
But there's not much left, so take care of yourself.
I'll try. Okay. Herbicide's on the other side. Haha. And we're gonna go over there. Now another question for you guys: what is everybody's favorite Resident Evil remake? I have a feeling I'm gonna actually like Resident Evil 4 remake. I mean, I got bored of Resident Evil 4 because I just played it so much. But like I said, I'm gonna play it on the stream. There's just sometimes I play it and I'm like, this game. I feel like I'm. It just felt like a chore sometimes, like rinse and repeat, doing the same thing over and over and over again. Just because I played it so much, and I haven't played it in a while, so it's probably gonna be, a breath of fresh air to play it again. But I'm definitely getting the remake when that comes out. That's gonna be fun. Rebecca's showing up, yeah. Look what I can do is basically what she's saying. If I'm not mistaken, the last armor door is right. Nope. There's one more on the other side here. Resident Evil 2. Oh, dude. I was so excited when they finally made Resident Evil 2 Remake. When they announced it in 2015, I was excited then too. I was like, oh my god, we're getting Resident Evil 2 Remake. Finally, it's happening. And then for like the longest time, we didn't see anything. We're like, are we ever going to see the remake? Or what's going on here? And then rumors started popping up in 2018 where they're like, hey, they might be showing it at E3. I was like, I'll believe it when I see it. And then rumors kept popping up more and more and more and more. And I was like, okay, maybe we are going to get Resident Evil Remake 2. And when they finally showed it, so many people, I was watching reaction videos for it, right? And so many people were reacting after they saw Leon. And I said, really? It took you that long to figure out this was Resident Evil 2? Obviously, there's a rat running around. You see a PS1, and you see a zombie biting into a guy. That didn't give it away? Sure as hell gave it away for me. Oh, her outfit, yeah. Yeah. We're probably going to use, What the... Holy shit. Holy crap. Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me. Probably going to use the alternate outfits in Resident Evil 0 also. That game's going to take a couple streams too because it's such a long game. Probably like at least 2 or 3. One. A 2. It really is. It really is very smooth in Resident Evil 2. A 3. Get your ass in there. Statue, we don't need you here. I do need that box though, so. Woe to those who disturb my sleep. There's a switch here. Press it? Nah. I mean, yeah. Did I get the... Since I'm not going to get the Magnum in this round, in this playthrough, I'm going to use one of the old keys on that gate outside of the painting room. Grilled cheese sandwich. Ooh, that sounds good. 0 is definitely a game that takes some getting used to for sure. So you've never actually gotten farther than that in the game, have you? because there is a section of Resident Evil 2 in that game later on. So it's basically the original Resident Evil 2 remake, just a portion of it. When you go to, it goes to the marshalling yard, and the little elevator car thing. Yeah, it's that one. I was like, oh, this is so cool. And you actually fight a tyrant there. Please be the... Oh my god, where's the... Where's the last... Oh, that's right. It's in the other door that I didn't go to. You might be able to like with the old key. Use the old key. You know what? I'm going to have enough to get all of them. I'm going to have enough to get all the doors that are unlocked. But do I want the Magnum? That's my question. Harold Curtis, Resident Evil 2 Remake was fun as hell, but it's okay for what it was. Yeah, no, I agree with you there. Totally agree with you there. It is what it is. I don't fully blame Capcom for that one because they outsourced it. I'll come back. There's really... I don't have enough room to carry anything else, so that's why I'm just going to leave it there. But you know what I think? Should probably try it out again just to see it. Zero? Yeah. I mean, if you don't... Honestly, if you don't get to check it out before I stream it here, you can definitely see the game on the stream. I'll go through it once I get to the GameCube games. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? No more room to carry anything. Well, we'll fix that problem right now. Mask without eyes, nose, or face. One of these is an eyes without a face, like Billy Idol. The song he sings. I have infinite ammo and right. Yo, me too. Actually, would you guys like to see me play through the Wesker mode in that game? Because I've never played it. It's the same game, but you play as Wesker instead of Billy. I'm just saying, I will gladly play through that one. Unless you want to see Billy. In that case, I'll play as Billy, and then I'll play through the Wesker mode some other time. Tune in once when you play. Yeah, no. It's a fun game, but definitely a lengthy one. I tried playing through Resident Evil 3 using 2 assault coins, 2 recovery coins, and using the hot dogger knife. Only, let's just say I died a lot. What difficulty are you playing on? I'm remembering why I don't use these headphones too much. They made my ears hot. Alright, Boyds. Do not attack me. Play Wesker mode. Is it the same game? Is it still the same game? Or, you know, I know you get the special eye blast move and all that. All right, let's go get that last old key. Now, I've got another horror game planned for later on. It's going to be Alien Isolation that I'm going to be playing. To be honest, I was disappointed big time with Zero when I realized it was different mansion and Billy being there. I thought it was going to be Bravo Team in a Spencer Mansion. No, see, I followed Zero for the longest time. When they first announced it for N64, I had followed that game religiously. I don't think I actually found out the game even existed until after I got into Resident Evil. But I remember they were just talking about Zero, and the game looks so much different on N64. It still looks the same, but you can tell that it's a different game graphically. The cutscenes are actually still the same pretty much. They're just a little more updated in the GameCube version. Like the CGI cutscenes are still the same. Just better looking. And Rebecca doesn't have her outfit that she has in Zero. She's got the original Jill Valentine looking outfit where she's got the beret and everything. It's the same, but with Resident Evil 5 Wesker, and Rebecca has a similar outfit as Wesker. I mean, if you guys want me to play through that mode, I will, but for Sean, I'll probably just play through the actual game itself with Billy and everything. Then again, there's a trophy for playing it through with Wesker mode. Decisions. When I tried playing through the hospital with Carlos, he died miserably when the horde of zombies came through the windows when you're defending Jill. I died when the hunter first showed up. He just sliced me up. I was like, I think I was just so in awe, like, holy crap, that hunter looks cool. And then he just like, I was like, oh, he killed me. Okay, cool, I'm dead. Nice. All right, let's go. Kill the plant. I'm trying to remember where all of these health items are because I don't have them here. I'm trying to go through this using as... Oh, my controller almost fell out of my hand. Using as little health as possible. Using hot dog or knife. So you were just using knife only, basically. That would explain why you got killed left and right. Oh, you son of a bitch! I wonder... Damn it, I can't pick up the knife. That's so stupid. I played through this game knife only on easy mode. I only did it for trophy. I will never do it again. Give it a try. Thank you later. I may play Wesker mode off stream. I may do it off stream. Alright, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, the plants. The plants that needs to be dealt with. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna drop off that mask. And, that way I have more room to carry more things. Wanted to see how far you can get. Within Wesker mode. Can I go on the door? How do you do? Good question. Play it on very easy mode. The yawn was probably the most difficult boss on knife only mode. But you just gotta run around and basically try not to get hit. Carry lots of health with you. Which is why I said play it on very easy. Played knife only a few times. For the longest time, I didn't want to do it, and a friend of mine said it's really not that bad of a mode. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. And I said, how do you defeat Tyrant? He's like, well, if you don't save anybody, you don't have to worry about it. Welcome in. Thank you for the sub. How you doing today? Give me 1 second. Oops. Hey, Claire, I'm going to send you a message real quick. Okay. Plant. That's not plant 42. That's plant 10. So you're only supplied with not exactly. You can only use a knife. It's not a mode. It's basically just completing the game using a knife only. And yes, you do get a trophy for. No, so basically the game you go through just using a knife only. You don't use any other weapons, otherwise it will not count. So if I was to go through and use a knife and then I at the very end use the handgun, it would defeat the whole purpose of the thing. I wouldn't get the trophy after that, if that makes sense. Now, if you guys really want me to, I will continue Ghostwire Tokyo, but right now, like I said, I'm not planning on playing it again on stream. I was too focused on the game last Thursday to even focus on what was going on. That's what I sometimes don't like playing new games, but I do want to play God of War when that comes out. Gotham Knights. I still haven't decided if I want to play that on stream or not. I guess we'll decide. We'll figure it out when we get to that point if you guys want to see it or not. I'm trying to keep the streams mostly horror related. RE1 Remake is your favorite. Hell yeah, I love Remake 1. I told you, I played this game religiously back in 2002. Like, I would just rent it every single weekend and just play the crap out of it. And for the longest time, I played it without a memory card. Not the longest time, but like maybe like a week or two. Played it without a memory card, and that was something. That's what it was with out memory cards on PS1. I did get a memory card. It came from an electronics boutique. That's EB Games, if you don't remember. It was a Lara Croft Tomb Raider memory card, and I said, "Oh, cool." That damn thing didn't work for shit. It just never saved any games. They would always say, "Oh, memory card not working." I was like, "Oh well." It was cheap. It was like $10. And then I got one in I don't even have that guide anymore. It was a Metal Gear Solid strategy guide that came with the memory card. And that memory card only works on PS1 or PS2. No, it saves on PS2, I think, but I can't check the stuff that's on that memory card, if that makes sense, because it's not an official memory card. And I do have a couple official PS1 memory cards, and one of them just flat out doesn't work. Just stopped working. One of them works up to a certain point, and then I can't save games on it anymore. So that's like my backup of if I need to send a game to it, then I'll use that one. But also with PS3 now, I just copy my game saves to a USB drive. Alrighty, what was I doing next? Oh man, I need to drop some of this stuff off. I need room to carry crap. We need to go get the music sheets. Trying to think what else I need. I need to get the emblem. I need to get the music sheets. Damn, I think that's everything. So we just finished season 5 of Better Call Saul tonight. Man, that season that finale, oof. I don't know if anybody watches the show, but I need to watch. Season 6 needs to start streaming like now because we don't have cable, so I can't actually watch it live or anything, which kind of sucks. And the AMC Plus app, they take the episodes off after so many weeks, so they're not available. And I'm like, well, Netflix probably won't get it until next year sometime. That sucks. I gotta wait a whole year to watch it. Music notes, where are you? Oh yeah, you're up there. What was up? What was for dinner tonight, man? Last week you had, I think it was what, chicken? Back up, fool. I didn't even ask you to come through that door. You just kind of barged in uninvited, like you own the place, and tried to bite me. Yeah, sure thing, sure thing. Just whenever you got time, let me know. Sure. Hey, I've never seen that there before. It's new to me. Yeah, my Netflix version of Resident Evil. I think so. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it a chance. The trailer does not do it any justice for me, and I'm like, I don't. It's following the Paul Anderson movies, and I can't stand any of those movies except for the first couple. But it's just like, oh, damn it all. We buffering, guys? I see the sign over here saying it's gonna buffer. Basically, I'm gonna give it a chance. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Some ground beef for some nacho cheese. That sounds good. Shit, got buffer again. A little bit. Well, it looks like it's back to normal now. Ish. Normal-ish. Does this run it? Yes. It's still 30 frames on PS5. The game win 100. Welcome in, though. How you doing today? I mean, it might be a little smoother, but it's still 30 frames. I don't think it'll run at 60 unless they do some kind of patch or something. Even Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 3 Remake still run at 30 frames for me because I don't have the capabilities of doing the HDR and all that fun stuff. So what do you guys think? Should we go through the guardhouse tonight? And then in the stream after the guardhouse section in the second half of the mansion than anything else. I mean, it's not like the original Resident Evil 1 where I can just, knock it out in 2 streams or knock it out in 1 stream. This one's a little bit more lengthy, and I feel like I should just go through the guardhouse. Damn it! Unless it's gonna keep buffering, then maybe not. Yeah, they did get new versions. I've been playing those for a bit. I only played a little bit of 2 and 3. I know that they do give you a second platinum if you already got the platinum earlier in the PS4 versions. They'll give you the platinum. You get a second platinum if that makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna be playing through the remake of Resident Evil 2 next week. I think, guys, I'm just gonna save the celebration stream for after I finish Remake 3. Yeah, I can see it's having a little bit of trouble here. Which is weird because it says everything's good. I don't know why it's struggling. Try to at least get the Shark Tank section done tonight. Yeah, no. I want to see that section. I love the Shark Tank section. I got a monitor just for those games, and the VRR and HDR thing is worth it. Like, I can do HDR on my monitor. I just haven't been able to figure out properly how to get it to look good, if that makes sense. Okay. Something just fell from the ceiling. I don't know how to get it to... I guess I got to do some more testing and fiddling with it to get it to look good. But currently it says for me I can't... It says my monitor is not HDR capable, and then it said it was before. It says, oh, HDR, and I'm like, okay. So why isn't it now? Yeah, I'm gonna reload on my end too.
Chris.
Rebecca.
That sounded like Moonlight Sonata.
Sorry, my allergies are like acting up today. Resident Evil will be a walking. Definitely. Like if you're not trying to watch the cutscenes and everything in Resident Evil 3, it's very, very quick to get through.
Oh, what was that?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
It looks like it's doing okay. Yes. Sorry, Rebecca.
Sure. But don't get too carried away.
No, get carried away.
I won't.
Hurry it up. Wrap it up. HDR depends on the monitor and the intensity. Some monitors have more, some have less. I have played it, Remake 3 on Inferno. I actually platinumed that game. I will not do it on stream, though. I'm sorry. I can't do it on stream. I already had enough trouble with that game off stream as it was. I apologize for the buffer, guys. I am sorry about that. I don't know why every time I play Resident Evil of any kind, it's like, hey, we're going to lag a little bit. Because when I played Ghostwire, I had no issues. 0 issues with the stream, you know, giving me the what's what. You know what I'm going to do while we wait for... There's got to be a quick way to get her to, like, finish practicing. Rocket launcher in Resident Evil 3. So I bought the rocket launcher when they released the DLC pack for, like, $1. They said, here's all the DLC from Resident... Or not DLC. Unlockables from Resident Evil 3. And I was like, okay. I guess I'll try getting the rocket launcher. Even playing on Inferno with the rocket launcher, that game is still hard as shit. Very, very tough game when you're playing on Inferno. The replayability in Remake 3 is crazy because they don't just punish your score for using infinite. Oh, that's the best part about it is you can go through. Yeah, it looks like it's not doing much of a buffer on my end either.
Chris, I think I got it.
That's weird. The song is also in Earthworm Jim 2. 2 is in number 2.
Practice makes perfect.
What's this?
It's a book I don't need. Yeah, definitely on that. So my time when I played Inferno mode, I think you can only save the game 5 times. So I was going for the S rank and completing on Inferno at the same time. I said, I'm not doing this twice. We're doing it once and once only, and I want 2 trophies for it. So the trophy that you needed, or to get an S rank, I think you had to save the game, or you had to beat the game and not save more than 5 times, I think it was. And I got to the end boss, and I screwed up, and the game knocked me back like an hour. And I said, I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing all this again. We're gonna just, well, I say that. I say that, but I did it again anyways. So I ended up going through and restarting it, skipped every single cutscene, and I got back to that spot that I was within about an hour and a half using all the unlimited ammo weapons. And I said, damn, this game is very short when you skip everything and use all the unlimited ammo weapons. Now, when I play Remake 2 and 3, I'm going to try not to use the rocket launcher, because I actually like going through those games, and they're not that bad without them. I like going through them without super weapons. So, for my Star Wars fans in the chat, did you guys finish Obi-Wan Kenobi last week? Or have you seen the last episode? Because it was... I loved it. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It's crazy short in general if you run past everything, but that's... yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Even Resident Evil 3 is very short when you really think about it. I mean... Resident Evil 1, we completed that 2 weeks ago with Jill. In one sitting, we completed the game. And, what was it, guys? Like, under 3 hours, or under 4 hours, I think? Alright, Harold, take it easy, man. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, like I said, we're going to be doing this again on Thursday. We're going to do the second half of Resident Evil Remake. And if I finish early enough, I may try doing one of the other modes, like Real Survivor or Invisible Enemy or something, just for, like, kicks and giggles and everything. I think it was under 4. You know what? You know what? Let's check it right now. I still have the screenshot. I had the screenshot. It was 3 hours and 32 minutes and 2 seconds. Was how long it took me to beat that game. Oh, hey, my review for next week is ready to be reviewed. That's gonna be a fun game. No. That was Chris's. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. It was. Her remake was 4 hours. Good God. That's why I got to break this up into two. If I was day streaming still, it wouldn't be a problem. But because I'm night streaming and I got to get up early for work, definitely not something I can pull off at night. Have you played the director's cut? It's so freaking good. Yeah, no. That's what one we were playing was the director's cut on 2 weeks ago. Right? 2 weeks ago we played director's cut. That was the first one I ever owned, and not the DualShock version. I owned the original director's cut. So a lot of people when they play director's cut, they only play through the DualShock version. They've never played the original director's cut, which has the original music. They all assume that the DualShock version is the only version of that game with the really bad music. And it's not. It's not the only version. I've told many people that no, that is not the only version of that game. There are two versions of director's cut. There's greatest hits, and then there's a regular. First one, the butter. First Resident Evil. This is the first remake from GameCube, but we're playing on the PS4. Well, PS5, but it's the PS4 version. The butter, thank you for the sub, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. We actually just hit 700 subs tonight. Celebration stream is gonna happen. Like I said, probably in a couple weeks when I'm done. Dreamcast, I love you, but you're interrupting me. Celebration stream's gonna happen probably in a couple weeks when I finish Resident Evil 3 Remake. We'll take a break in between marathons so that I can knock out the 2 game. I'm sorry, it's not just 2 games. It's gonna be 2 nights, 4 games. So we're gonna play through 3 games on a Tuesday night, and then 1 game on a. I might actually do. I haven't decided yet. I might actually do 2 games. It's gonna be 3 games on Tuesday, 1 game on that Thursday, and they're gonna be retro games, so they're gonna be very short to get through. Thank you. I am so sorry for the coffee. My allergies just decided to mess up with me today. I think pollen season's coming up over here. Hopefully they add Resident Evil 2 and 3 and Outbreak for PS Plus Premium thing. I think they will. I don't doubt that we won't get them. I had to make sure, man. That guy was still alive. The game win. The thing is, they're taking their time with the games. They're not going to release everything at once. They want to release it like little bits at a time, and I think they have to actually test everything first before they can actually fully release it to make sure everything runs properly and everything. Fixed camera angles don't bother you? No, because I am used to the fixed camera angles. Ever since the first time I played Resident Evil, I've been used to these camera controls for the longest time. Hey, what? Damn it, Chris, what the hell's wrong with you? See, I can even just go, whoop, back it up I can go backwards in the entire game if I want to. I won't do it, it takes too long. Yeah, definitely makes them scarier. And we're going to be playing through Tormented Souls also, which is another Resident Evil style game with fixed camera angles. It actually was inspired by Resident Evil, and it plays a lot like a mix of Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and Eternal Darkness. Bye, Forrest. My name's Forrest Spire, whatever his last name is. Forrest Gint. If the camera angles bother anyone, they should play with alternate controls. Are you talking about this with the thumbstick? I hate that. I tried it and I didn't like it. It was so... Because he can just go, ooh, I can run in circles. I mean, eh. Now, N64 Resident Evil 2 has that same control setup where you can play in like first-person mode, where it just lets you move with the analog stick, but I can't do it. I gotta use that setup. That's what I'm used to. Square to run, direction pad to move. Ah, there goes the buffer again. Crows. Are you talking about the upstairs hallway in Resident Evil 2 where they just kind of plow through the window? That was one of the spots that scared me when I was younger. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. Again, that's why the guy at the game store told me if I want to play Dino Crisis, I should play Resident Evil first to see if I even like the controls in the game. Because he told me the controls were a little funky, and that's what he meant was the tank controls. So he was trying to get me not to waste my money on Dino Crisis, and Resident Evil really, it took a little getting used to at first, but it wasn't that bad afterwards because I don't know. It really was not that hard to control after I figured everything out. The only gripe I have with Resident Evil was the crappy map system. I had no idea how to work it, how to read it, where anything was, because I'm just like, I'm used to Metal Gear Solid, and it's like, okay, I just follow the map this way and that way, figure out where to go, and here's a door, there's a door, and I don't know. This one, I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. It didn't show me where my character was on the map. I think that's why I was confused. You want to hear something interesting, random? That scene in the demo actually happens inside of the STARS office. Come on, Buffer. Why don't you stop? Cut it out. Yeah. Yeah, Zero is definitely a hard game in general. Damn it. I couldn't even take a drink of my water without him, you know, messing me up. Holy moly, we got a lot of stuff here. You know what? We're going to take the spray because I actually need it. And we got to go this way anyways to get the crank so that we can unlock or move the water. Part the water. No, why would I push the switch to...
Respond. Wesker? Monster chains. Tree. None exist. Away from the woods outside the mint.
All right. And now it has to face north. Ah, not east. Damn it. There we go. Gotcha. Alright, stream, I'm gonna need you to stop. Like, not stop, just quit buffering, thank you. I never got the Magnum thing, oh well. Didn't want it anyways, I'm good. Hey, birds! Ah, jeez. Maybe I shouldn't piss off the birds. Yeah, one more good hit and I would have been effed. Do we have any wrestling fans in the chat? Because I'm looking at doing some WWE 2K22 videos here soon. I won't stream it. I streamed a game once and I was like, this is more fun off stream. Because all I was doing was beating the crap out of my opponents, and somebody was like, you beating them to death? I said, no, I want to win this match. This part always reminds me of Evil Dead. Rain and feathers, yeah. Hallelujah, right? I'm kidding. Hey, I don't want to... No. Don't want it. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll take it. You got a map of the courtyard. Good for me. Now, let's carry a bunch of other stuff that we don't need right now. I need health. Sting, Hulk Hogan. Hell yeah. I met Sting back in 2015. He was awesome. He didn't have the face paint when I talked to him at his table. Sorry. He didn't have anybody talk. Like, there's no line, so I was like, I'm going to go talk to him real quick. And I just said, you know, hey, man, I never thought I'd see you in WWE. It was awesome to see you at WrestleMania, at Survivor Series, all that. It was great to see you there because it was the same year that he wrestled at Mania against Triple H. And then when he did the photo op the actual professional photo op, that's when he was in the face paint. I said, he better be wearing the face paint. I'm not paying for it if he's not wearing the face paint. Sure enough, he was. He was. It'd be silly of him not to have it and taking a photo op. And he saw my Sting shirt, right? And he's like, hey, cool shirt. And I was like, thank you. That's awesome. Never met Hogan, though. I wanted to, but it was at New York Comic Con, and the lines were just ridiculous. Like, they were from the table to the back wall, and I was like, this is insane. I'm not waiting in these lines. I'd probably been waiting for like 3 hours just to meet him. I mean, I've met a lot of wrestlers. I met Roddy Piper about a month before he passed away. It was very sad when I found out afterwards, because he signed my copy of They Live. He was so nice. Like, he was just talking to everybody, you know, shooting the shit with his fans and everything. And it was just, I waited in line, and people were like, you can leave if you want. Like, he was running late, and I was like, no, I'm staying here. Met Sergeant Slaughter. He was cool. He put me in the what's that move? The Cobra Clutch. Bret Hart was cool too. Kevin Nash. Except when he stood up, I was like, oh. Like in Rocky 3 when he fights Thunder Lips and they're in the ring and he's just like standing there and he's just looking up at him. That's what I felt like when I saw Kevin Nash. I was like, oh shit, this guy's tall. No wonder why you were Super Shredder. They Live is an awesome movie. I love that movie. It's probably one of my favorite Carpenter movies outside of Halloween and Christine.
Come in. Does anybody hear me?
This is Chris.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is
Brad, this is Chris. Brad? Damn. Thing's broken.
It's not OG Brad Vickers on Twitter. Also the Brad Vickers from Resident Evil 3 original. Okay, we're gonna combine that. We need to get a red herb, which is, I believe, somewhere in this vicinity coming up. They Live is a classic, They Live is awesome. I used to see the box for that at either a Blockbuster, grocery store, when they used to have movie rentals and everything. And I just remember the sunglasses. Never knew what it was. And the thing was, I couldn't watch horror movies when I was a kid. My mom wouldn't let me. I mean, probably that's why I like horror movies so much now. It's because the fact that I couldn't watch them. And so when I was finally able to watch them, I said, really, these aren't even that scary. Like, 80s horror is probably by far my favorite. I'm not a fan of the current horror movies. I was always a slasher fan, but I was never a fan of like the jump scare horror or the, oh, this person's possessed or that person's possessed or like Insidious type stuff. I never cared about that kind of horror. I just like the slasher 80s, 90s horror. It's my favorite. Thunder Lips was a better character than Hulk Hogan. Oh my god. Here we go, baby. I stopped, Meatball. I've seen wrestlers that was bigger than dinosaurs. You ever fight a dinosaur, kid? Bob Hope would. That's a sad movie, too, when Mickey has a heart attack. But I don't think the actor wanted to do the movies anymore. And that is the movie that I think made me not scared of any other horror movies, because American Werewolf in London scared the absolute hell out of me when I was a child. I remember my parents watching it when I was a kid, about 3 years old. I walked in on the scene when he's transforming, and I hightailed it out of that room and hid in the corner somewhere. I was that scared. I had werewolf movies that scared me for the longest time. I would not watch them. It took me 10 years to actually sit through and watch that movie all the way through. Now I love it. I love American Werewolf in London, but for the longest time, I could not watch it. I was so terrified of that movie. It just, like I said, werewolves in general, I used to have nightmares about werewolves. I believe Silver Bullet was the one that broke that curse. Haha, pun intended. That broke that spell where I was just scared of werewolves, because I watched Silver Bullet one time and I was like, you know, this movie's actually, I kind of like it. It's not that scary, and maybe I can get over the werewolf movies. And then one day, I did watch American Werewolf in London, and realized it was on Comedy Central of all places. So all the stuff was edited out. All the gore and scary moments were edited out. So I was watching the edited, made-for-TV version. Right? The Moore scene, yes, the Moore scene is absolutely terrifying. So freaking scary. So, you know, I finally watched through it, and I was like, it's not that bad. Let me try watching it again. And again, I'm watching it on Comedy Central. This is a Wednesday. I don't know why South Park wasn't on that night, but South Park was not on. And so I'm watching it, and I'm like, this movie's not that scary, right? And then I go through it again a couple months later. It was on Comedy Central again, and I'm watching it, and I said, you know, this movie really isn't that scary. And then one day I eventually just sat through the whole American Werewolf in London, unedited, everything in there, all the scary moments, and I said, wow, I think Paris is what made me actually say, okay, I can probably get through the first one, because Paris was a freaking joke. No, American Werewolf in Paris was not near as good as the first one. I agree with you there. It was definitely not good. Dog Soldiers, awesome movie. Project Metal Beast is another movie that I actually sat through and watched. And it's not the visually, it's not the best looking movie, but it's an interesting movie. If anybody's ever seen it, it's really an interesting movie. Like they put just watch it. Project Metal Beast. I think it's on Tubi or Amazon Prime. Interesting movie how they did that. Like the werewolf turns into a literally a robot werewolf, and I'm like, oh geez, okay. I used to have nightmares of wolves and werewolves when I was a kid also. Dog Soldiers is great. Howling is good. Howlings are kind of silly after the first one. The Howling is another one that kind of got me over the werewolf scares and everything. I got Dog Soldiers on Blu-ray, I think. I just watched, speaking of werewolves, I just watched for the first time a couple years back, Bad Moon. I had never seen that movie until 2019. I saw it in a YouTube video. They were talking about like the top 10 horror movies you might not have seen, and Bad Moon was on that list. And I was like, this movie looks awesome as hell. I need to watch it. It's kind of short, but it was a pretty awesome movie. I enjoyed it. So here's a funny thing, Sean. I had a dream once, and I thought it was real. I thought this was real, like really happening. Turns out it was not real. I was just dreaming. My mom and I had gotten back from the store, and we were going into the garage, or into the house and everything, and she told me, close the garage, there's a werewolf outside, and I thought it was real. And I even heard the werewolf howling, and she kept telling me for years, she's like, werewolves aren't real. And I was like, yes, they are. Because there was that one time we were coming into the house, and you said there was a werewolf outside. And she goes, you were dreaming. I said, no, I wasn't dreaming. It was real. I was dreaming. But I was so little that I didn't even realize I was dreaming. I thought it was real. And then, another time I was at my grandparents' house when we would visit them in like Christmas time and stuff, and they had a basement in their house. So I'm sleeping in the basement, and I'm having a werewolf dream, right? And I hear stomps, like, oh man, the werewolf is getting closer to me, kind of thing. I hear stepping, right? And it's my grandpa walking down the stairs. And as soon as I woke up, the door was opening to the basement, and I was like, wow, I was hearing their steps as I was sleeping. It was creepy. It was like playing a part in my dream. It was so crazy. We're gonna leave those here. I'll pick up the herb. Why not? The herb. I've never seen Ginger Snaps, but I know that it's pretty good from what I've heard. Van Helsing has some werewolves. It was kind of silly. I've never seen Underworld, but I really want to watch... Actually, no. Saw Underworld 1, but I don't remember much of it. So I really need to watch it again. Wolf. Yes, I remember Wolf. Wolf was basically how to make a werewolf movie without the werewolf. Without the effects. You know what? We're gonna leave the book for now and come back and get it. Leave the book. Yeah, a lot of these movies I watched on cable, like Fox and everything, so they were edited. So I don't think I've ever seen Wolf unedited. If anybody has... If you guys are big fans of 80s horror, and you have Shudder or AMC Plus, look up In Search of Darkness Part 1 and 2. Part 3 is not out yet. I did a Kickstarter for it last year, and they're still working on the Blu-ray right now, so it's not out yet. But In Search of Darkness Part 1 and 2, it's a 4-hour documentary, both parts, about 80s horror, and there's so many movies in that list that I've never heard of that I'm like, I need to watch this movie. And they did a whole, like, section on werewolves and everything. So how the, transformation scenes and everything. Wolf, I don't remember. It was interesting. I think the only reason I watched it is because the Joker and Catwoman were in it. That's probably the only reason I watched the movie. But, I mean, I enjoyed it. It's been a while since I saw it, too. So I really don't remember too much of it. I'm drawing a blank here. Am I supposed to go? Oh. Okay. I think I gotta get dormitory key number 1 first. Okay. I'll have to give it a watch again. Yeah, a lot of these movies you can probably find on streaming apps and everything. I know Tubi has a lot, like TUBI has a lot of horror stuff, a lot of horror movies that you can't stream anywhere else, so you gotta watch them there. But the only downside is there's commercials every like few minutes, so it's kind of annoying at times. Okay. Dormitory key number 1, so we gotta go backtracking all the way back to the front part. Open up that door, get that gallery key. Control room key, some kind of key. Plant 42. Report. I'm not gonna mess with it. There is, in Resident Evil 2 N64 version, which I'll stream that one too, just not right now. Hey, maybe I'll do it with the GameCube games. There's a file that you get in that game that explains what Billy was up to and everything or something. came out a whole 2 years before the Resident Evil. I'm sorry, a whole 3 years. Yeah, about 3 years before Resident Evil 0 came out. Because, again, Resident Evil 0 was supposed to be on N64, so it was kind of gonna, you know, tie the two together for that one file. That was easy. That was an easy one, my friend. What other horror movies are you guys into? I know we got the Friday movies, Nightmare on Elm Street, two of my favorites. Never been scared of either one of those characters. Chucky, I like the Chucky movies, even though it's absolutely ridiculous that a doll can kill people. But hey, you know, it is what it is. I love Scream. Love a lot of Wes Craven movies. Got my GameCube back from a friend. I need to look it up and hook it up and play some games. Hell yeah, dude. What games you got? I do have Eternal Darkness. Eternal Darkness is another game I'm going to play on stream. What did you think of the abrupt ending of... Oh, you mean when it just kind of cuts to the credits? At first I was like, did I miss something? Like, it just ended, and it really it wasn't anything like, you know, no closure, nothing, just, you know, he's dead and cut the credits. And you're like, where's the rest of the movie? That whole scene was pretty crazy when he's running through the streets of London. A little fun trivia, and I haven't been able to confirm it, but I read that Jim Baker, the special effects guy for that movie, when they're at the moor scene and his friend is getting attacked and just ripped to shreds and everything, right? There's fine. They're using the they're using a head on a stick, right? And the actor broke it. He broke the head on the stick, and Rick Baker was so pissed about that when they reshot the scene, he was jabbing at him even harder. So I was like, oh, that's okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting little tidbit there that I didn't know. And so the point of it was, when they made the Wolfman movie, the remake in 2010, Rick Baker is the guy that he's walking towards the camera and the Wolfman just kind of snatches him, like runs across the screen and snatches him. That's Rick Baker, and it was kind of like payback for what happened in American Werewolf. Resident Evil 2, and I'll have to find my other games. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Wasn't too much in the horror. Love the original Star Wars movies. Yeah, dude, I'm planning some Star Wars streams eventually. Like I said, I really want to do a lot of horror stuff, but I also want to play some Star Wars games too, some like non-horror games here and there. So every now and then I may sprinkle in, like, you know, a Marvel game like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which is definitely a game I've been wanting to play. Just in general, I've been wanting to play that. And today I was actually thinking about X-Men Legends. I've never really played that game, but I want to play it. And I would probably play it on a stream for you guys, because those games are pretty lengthy, like about 10 hours long. Any sci-fi fans out there? Because I love me some sci-fi movies. My favorite sci-fi... It's a sci-fi horror movie, but the Terminator is one of my favorites. Terminator and Terminator 2. The rest of them are they're movies. I watch them. Can't say that they're my favorites. But I enjoy them for what they were. I mean, they're popcorn flicks. Aliens is pretty awesome. Alien 1 is pretty awesome. Alien 3 is awesome if you watch the assembly cut. which I haven't seen all the way through, but that's the better version. The theatrical version of Alien 3, they just really screwed that movie up. Sounds good. I need to get my PS2 set up so I can record the games. Hell yeah, dude. Do it.
Richard!
Stay back.
Chris! Chris, stop! No! Richard.
Straight up Jaws. Baby shark. Do 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 do. Mama shark. Do 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 do. Oh, you little son of a. Please don't bite me, shark. And don't turn into a Sharknado either. Thank you. I see the chat going. I'll get to you guys in just a second because I really need to get through this without getting bit again by a damn shark. See, when the music starts building up like that, it makes me think that every time I heard the music build up like that, I said, I need to get in there faster because the shark's going to eat me or something. Let's see. The Fly 86. Oh, God, that's a disgusting movie, but it's awesome. I love The Fly. I think that was Cronenberg. I think that was a Cronenberg movie. From Beyond is pretty gross as well. That was Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft style. What was the other one? The Reanimator I've never seen, but I hear it's good. Predator movies are awesome. Love the Predator movies. Predator 2 is so underrated. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like it because Arnold's not in it, and I was one of those people when I was a kid. I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this too much because Arnold's not in it. But the more I watch it, the more I'm like, hey, you know, it's actually not that bad of a movie. Speaking of Predator, I did say I was going to play through Concrete Jungle as well, but that might be a off-stream recording for Concrete Jungle. Unless you guys want to see it, and I'll play it on stream, but I'm thinking that one will be off-stream. When I get to it, I'll get to it. Evil Dead was good. Would you guys be interested, speaking of Evil Dead, I meant to ask this, but would you guys be interested in watching a couple Evil Dead matches on stream, even if it's like just, you know, me playing against the AI or playing with the AI? Would you mind watching Evil Dead streams? Because I want to play some of that. I mean, I liked all the Predator movies. The only one I really didn't care too much about was The Predator. I kind of thought it was a little... It wasn't the best. I mean, Predators was pretty awesome. Predator 2 was good. Predator 1 is gold. But The Predator was kind of silly. I'm interested in The Prey, though. Or Prey, whatever they're calling it. That new one is coming out to Hulu.
Unknown source of pressure detected.
Yeah, I got you.
Locking all doors to
Yes.
achieve maximum safety.
I got it. Oh. Sounds good. You talking about the Evil Dead stream, Random, or are you talking about the Predator gameplay? I realize I just said a lot in like 2 sentences, so I gotta make sure I know what you're referring to.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
If you play this on hard mode, it actually goes up pretty quick to like 30, then 50, then 75. You're like, oh shit, I need to get this like in gear fast.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system.
Yeah, I got you. Jeez Louise. What? Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, he's angry. Sucker's like, "Grr, I'm gonna eat you." Because Chris is not a fish, so he's not a friend of the shark. He's food. Evil Dead. Alright, maybe like a one-off, I'll do a stream of that. Like if I ever just don't have anything to stream, one day I'll play that. Because I want to play the other Evil Dead games as well, but I'm going to do those... I really want to do them as streams, but I kind of want to do them as, like, playthroughs. But I feel like if I did them as a stream, it would probably help a little bit more, I guess, if that makes sense. Anybody see the Hocus Pocus 2 trailer today? I'm a little excited for it, I'm not gonna lie. I will watch it. I love the first Hocus Pocus. Oh, I thought it wasn't dead. I did not see any blood coming out of it, so I assumed it was alive. The other shark is actually in the other tank room when you actually, you know, walk in. If you walk back there, it's in there. I'm gonna eat you. And here we go. Zappity zap. Just like in Jaws 2. That's actually how they killed the shark in Jaws 2. They had him bite in a electrical wire and he just, you know, got electrocuted. And then Jaws 3, kind of a silly movie. Jaws 4, very silly movie. Like, why is the shark roaring? I have to call it quits and go to bed. Super tired. Looking forward to this weekend. Hopefully no more wrecking myself on the skateboard. Oh, damn. Hopefully, man, be safe out there, okay? Thank you for coming in, and hopefully we see you again on Thursday. Did you watch Hellraiser? I got to the first scene where the guy opens up the box and was like, I can't switch. I've never seen Hellraiser. That is probably one that I will likely never watch because I'm not a fan of the atmosphere of that movie. I'm not a big fan of it. I saw an episode of Extreme Ghostbusters where they had a lot of characters that looked like Hellraiser characters, and I didn't like that episode. I thought it was just weird. I'm like, these characters are odd, and I just didn't like it. So when I figured out it was supposed to be like Hellraiser, I'm like, I don't think I'll ever watch Hellraiser. All right, man, no problem. You have a good one. Leprechaun is another silly movie. It really is. Jaws 2 is very underrated. Like, I know Jaws 1 is a fantastic movie, but Jaws 2 is just as good. And here's the interesting thing about that was Steven Spielberg was supposed to come back and direct Jaws 2, and I don't remember why he didn't. I think he didn't like the script or couldn't agree on the script or something, so he left. And they got somebody else to do it. Bye, Mr. Zambi. Yeah, there are some horror movies where I'm like, okay, this is too much for me. I'm going to try to watch the Saw movies, even though I'm not into that kind of crap. I mean, not crap. I mean, some people like those movies, but I think I saw the first one, and I was like, okay, this is actually kind of a cool movie. You know, interesting movie. And then after that, it just kind of got kind of like ridiculous. Like, just how gross can we be is what it turned into for me. But the first one was pretty interesting. Knocked over my amiibo. All right, let's do this now. Open up, Saw was another one I switched off. I think it was the scene where the guy was wrapped up in a blanket. Or barbed wire. Let's see, I wouldn't be able to tell you which Saw movie that was, because I've only seen the first one, and I really don't remember any of it. I remember the twist ending. I remember the twist ending and everything. But other than that, I couldn't tell you anything about the Saw movies. Like, when I watch 80s horror movies like Freddy and Jason and Michael Myers or Halloween and all that, I'm just like, you know, these movies are so silly that I can't take the kills and stuff serious in the movies. But I enjoy them still. I know that they're not trying to be serious, and then you watch like Saw and they just make it too realistic. Danny Glover's in Saw 1, yeah. And then his character shows up again, I think, in the game. I met Danny Glover too. He's a awesome dude. And when I met him, because I forgot how old I was, but I told him at the Comic-Con, I said, I'm getting too old for this shit. And he laughed. He thought it was funny. But he was cool. Very nice guy. Unfortunately, didn't get a picture with him. I screwed that one up because I asked the lady, can I take a picture? Can my wife take a picture while he's talking to me? And she said no. And then the lady was actually just watching to make sure. Because at first she wasn't paying attention, and I shouldn't have said anything. Even my wife was like that. She said, you should have just not said anything. I was like, yeah, now that I think about it. Oh, kiss my butt. Key. Alright guys, sorry, real quick, I have to shut this off just real quick because of the books and everything. I don't want to get flagged, you know. Y'all still be able to see me. I'm still here. And you'll be able to hear the game. You just won't be able to see it for a second because of the, well, you know, if you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. Hostel was one I managed to watch all the way through. Hostel, I don't think I could watch either. And then Green Inferno is another one. I've heard about that movie, and I'm like, nope. No thanks. Like, I like Eli Roth as an actor, but his movies, it's like, dude, take it easy, man. Cabin Fever was actually not that bad. I enjoyed that one, except for the part where the girl's shaving her leg and she's got like the skin off. I'm like, why are you shaving your legs when you've clearly got skin melting off of your body? That's just not cool. Why would you do that? Ugh. Ugh. I'm getting... I don't even want to think about it. Oh, splat! You want to dance? Let's dance. Hey! Oh, you little bastard. Did he poison me? Shit. He went splat! Oh, crap. Okay. Forgot. I need to go to the open spot where I can actually hit the... And dead. Dead, dead, dead. Oh, yeah. I think there's a Cabin Fever 2. Question. Hostel. Is that the movie where the girl is laying... She's got somebody... She got another girl tied up above her, and she's got a scythe, and she's just kind of swinging it and cutting the girl in pieces and just the blood's falling all over her. Was that the same movie? Because I saw a clip of it on YouTube one time. I was like, what the hell? What is this? Oh! Look at that. It actually tells you that the key is there if you forget it. How nice of them. The other game wouldn't tell you that. You just go through and without the key and you're like, I don't know where the helmet key is and I can't get through to the rest of the game.
Oh, you scared me. You okay?
Don't be scared.
Yeah, it's dead. But... Richard... He's...
Dead.
gone.
Dead. Just say it.
I'm sorry.
It's my fault. I should have watched out for him.
I found a pharmaceutical.
Shoulda, woulda,
I
coulda.
think I can come up with something useful. I'll be there. I'm glad you're still okay.
We're gonna carry this one just for the heck of it right now. And go, okay. One that's probably the weirdest I've ever seen and watch. Human Centipede I will never watch. No thank you. Gone Fishing. Danny Glover was in that movie too. There's a movie called Gone Fishing with him.
Chris, you're alive.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Thought you were with her.
Yeah, I know. We got separated.
I see. Anyway, we better find a way out of here before we turn into zombie food. Got any suggestions, Wesker?
We should get a better grip on the situation. There must be areas still to be explored in that other mansion. Chris, I want you to check them out one more time. I'll continue my investigation here.
Sure thing.
Sure, sounds like a plan to me. Hold on. Wrong way. We just, Come on. Splat. Splat. Oh, there's one more. I missed it. There we go. Oh, there's one more over there. Holy crap. Popped it like a zit. That's gross. I shouldn't have said that. Knock his head off his shoulders. Yeah, right. He could. If he was RE5 Chris. No. Not even then, because even Chris got his butt handed to him by Wesker. Have you played Village? Because there's a spot where they make fun of Chris from Resident Evil 5. And I don't know if it was intentional or what, but I when I played it, I was like, wait. Did they just say what I thought they said? You know what? We're going to pick up the rest of the blue herbs. Because I may need them later on. You never know. I don't even know how many red herbs are even in this game. There's one in the mansion. There's one in the mansion that I'm going to get. If I can remember. So you remember the part where you're fighting Heisenberg and he says he's mad about his metal army getting destroyed. He's like, oh, that boulder punching asshole is going to get it. And I was like, wait. Like, in Resident Evil... Alright. Yeah, he said something about him. I think he called him an ass or something. Save progress using ink ribbon. Oh. Come on. All right, guys. Well, that is going to be it for today. We're going to continue this again Thursday. Like I said, we're going to do the second half, which I think from here to the end of the game is probably going to be another 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I just can't do the full playthroughs anymore unless I'm going to do Resident Evil 2 Scenario A. I don't think I can do a full playthrough like that again. It was easy for the original games. The remakes is a little bit more complicated because they're longer, so I can't really complete them in one go unless I was to do a day stream or something. But thank you guys for coming by. I really had fun with the stream. I enjoyed it. We hit 700 subs. Just know that there is going to be a celebration stream. Like I said, I won't say what games there are going to be yet, but we'll be doing that soon. I think because y'all want to see the Resident Evil games through to the end, we will play Remake 2, Remake 3, and then when we're done with Remake 3, we'll take a small break and do the celebration stream. It's not going to be horror themed. It's going to be arcade beat 'em up themed. So it will still be a retro themed stream. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And I'll also announce it on the community tab when we get there. And if you follow me on Twitter, you can check it out there as well. I will announce it over there as well. So the plan, yes, is to finish Chris's second half of the story on Thursday. And then next week, we're going to jump into... Problem with Resident Evil 2 is it's probably more than likely going to be a 4-part stream. So it's going to be Leon, if I can manage it, it's going to be Leon Tuesday, Thursday, Claire Tuesday, Thursday, if that makes sense, because their stories are so long. If I can get through without picking up as many items as I need, like if I can just get through picking up not picking up the crap I need or don't need, I can do it. But it's likely going to be a 4-part stream on that one. Just, 2 and 2. Leon 1 and 2, Claire 1 and 2, like part 1 and part 2. Other than that, guys, thank you again, and I hope you all have a good rest of your week. Hopefully we'll see you again on Thursday. If not, have a good rest of your week, a good 4th of July, and we will see you again next Tuesday. All right, take it easy, guys.